Imagine a bird so clever, it fooled one of the greatest empires the world has ever known. A small feathered spy that reportedly changed the course of history. Sounds like a tale from a novel, right? But this story mixes fact and myth in a way that's truly fascinating. Today we're diving into the legend of the bird that outsmarted the entire British Empire. Part 1. Setting the scene. Back in the late 1800s, the British Empire stretched across continents, ruling over nearly a quarter of the world's population and land. Its armies were powerful, its intelligence networks were vast. Yet, in the jungles and villages of South Asia, a small bird called the Indian myna quietly caught people's attention. Known for its striking black and yellow feathers and its uncanny ability to mimic human speech, the myna wasn't just another noisy bird. Locals noticed the myna repeating phrases it overheard, sometimes even whole conversations. But then, stories started to spread that these birds were being used as spies during British campaigns. Part 2. The spy bird legend. According to legend, local rebels and freedom fighters trained myna birds to eavesdrop on British soldiers. The birds would learn commands, troop movements, and secret plans by simply listening near military camps. Then, the birds were released near British outposts, where they would mimic those orders aloud. Imagine a camp suddenly hearing a bird repeat, "Prepare the artillery," or "Move at dawn," confusing soldiers and revealing plans to the enemy. Reports from that time mention British officers baffled by the leaks and strange bird calls around camps. Some historians say this tactic helped local fighters gain an edge, while British commanders struggled to figure out the source. But is this true? Part 3. Separating myth from fact. While the idea is captivating, the story is mostly folklore. There's no solid historical proof the myna was ever formally trained as a spy or that it caused major military defeats. That said, the myna's incredible intelligence is real. Bird experts today rank mynas among the most intelligent birds, on par with crows and parrots. They can mimic human speech clearly, remember words, recognize faces, and solve puzzles. In a 2021 scientific study, mynas showed they could learn up to 20 different human phrases and even change accents to suit different listeners. In other words, the bird's natural talents could have inspired the spy bird legend. And it's easy to see how a mix of truth and imagination turned that into a story of a bird outsmarting an empire. Part 4. Why this story matters. This tale is more than just a myth. It highlights the incredible adaptability and intelligence found in nature. It reminds us that sometimes the smallest and seemingly ordinary creatures have extraordinary abilities. The British Empire, powerful as it was, never expected that something as simple as a bird's mimicry could be part of warfare, real or imagined. It's a lesson in creativity, survival, and the unexpected ways animals have influenced human history. Part 5. The Myna Bird Today. Today, mynas are found all over Asia and many other parts of the world. They live in cities, forests, and farmlands, often adapting easily to changing environments. Some people see them as noisy pests. Others admire their intelligence and playful nature. Their ability to imitate sounds in human speech makes them popular pets in some cultures. But more than that, they remain a symbol of nature's surprising cleverness. Scientists continue to study them to better understand bird communication and learning. In some places, mynas have even been used in experimental programs to help monitor environmental changes. Their story reminds us how deeply connected humans are to the natural world, even in the smallest voices around us. Closing. So, the next time you hear a myna's call, remember the fascinating mix of fact and legend it carries. A bird that may not have truly outsmarted an empire, but certainly reminds us to never underestimate the power of nature's smallest voices. If you enjoyed this story, hit the like button and subscribe for more incredible tales that blend history, science, and myth. Tell us in the comments, what's the smartest animal you've ever heard about?